I'm going to be taking you on a walkthrough. Hey guys, I'm very excited for this video because I'm going to be taking you on a walkthrough tour of my home for the spring season for 2019. This year I decided that I wanted to change it up a little bit, but I didn't want to go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. So what I did was I used stuff that I had, but I put it in different directions. And you know what, honestly, it makes me feel like I have so many new items, but I hardly spent any money. Farmhouse is very in. I usually do country decorating. The two kind of go hand in hand. But this year I decided if I was gonna try something new, I should probably try a new theme. So what I did was I stuck with a black and white and gray theme. So let's start the tour. Okay, so we'll start off in the entryway. And over here, I have that dry sink. And I've had this house for a long time. I've had the jug for a long time, but the K is new this year. I've had that welcome sign for a while. And then the horse you saw in my spring refresh series last year, and this windmill, I actually got this at a flea market, but I love how it just kind of gives a backdrop to this horse. Over here on top of this dresser, I just have this horse head that I had last year. A lot of this stuff, actually all of these things, I've actually had them. And then there's me, and this mirror that I got at Kirkland's last year. And then just a country style picture there. It fit perfect in that space, so I decided to hang it there. Now in the doorway here, I got this lantern and I just thought it would be kind of nice to sort of hang that in the doorway. It matches that windmill that's on top of my TV stand, we'll get to that. But inside there is a flameless candle in there. I don't know if you can see that too well, but it's in there. Okay, so now walking into this space, the first thing you see is my TV stand. And down below I just have this pretty large basket that has some throw blankets in it because you never know when you'll need those. I let one kind of hang out of the side there and just trickle on the floor. Then I needed to bring some white into this, so I took some books and I just flipped them around so you see the white pages. And then up on top here, this probably has most of the new things that I've gotten this year. I got the windmill from Hobby Lobby. I got these seltzer bottles from TJ Maxx. The little weather vane thing, I had that last year. And then this candle holder, funny story, it's actually a set of 3, but the other 2 are on back order. So they didn't come in time to film this video, but I love this grouping. I always group in odd numbers. As you can see, there's 5 things. Now, both of these bottles are actually the same size, but what I did was I just took a book and propped it up, and that gave me the different heights. And of course, this candle is a flameless candle. We are not going to add real fire this close to the ceiling. So coming over from that, I just have this chair here. And oops, I left a rabbit there. I'm playing around with Easter stuff, so there will be Easter videos. I just put a basket down here. This is kind of a small chair, so this textile right here is actually a tablecloth. I did get this buffalo check pillow at Walmart. I've had the pineapple one. Then over here on this stand, usually it's on the other side of the chair, but I wanted to switch it up this year. So the only thing that I bought is the lamp that's on top of the little box there. I had that crock, I had the home sign. Oh, funny story about this clock. It has this little thing that swings back and forth. I stuffed material in there because it was driving me nuts when it was going back and forth. So that's my solution until the battery dies a little bit. So over here is the little seating area. And I love this tray of flameless candles. Now, if you have been to Pottery Barn and saw them, you know that you cannot buy this many overnight unless you have a very well-paying job. So I've been building on this collection for a little bit. Another thing I did this year was I got new lamp shades. These lamp bases are actually lamps that I've had for quite a while. I got the lamp shades at a store called Ross. I don't know if you have those where you live, but they were $10, and I gotta tell you, they have made such a big difference in this room. I didn't know what kind of pillows I was gonna put on here. I kind of wanted to do plain pillows so it wasn't too distracting. So these are actually the gray velvet pillows that I used for Christmas time, and they kind of go with the sort of galvanized metal on the windmills in the entryway. Then over here, oh, I love this chair. Now this pillow is actually a pillow that matches my bedding, which I will show you the connection between these two in a little bit. I just have a wrought iron jack on this table. Another piece of art. Now this is actually a custom painting. You cannot buy this. It's a companion to this print that I bought. I got this on Amazon, and I had a local painter, Cindy Landy, do this. I'll leave her links below. I had a really hard time finding a matching picture, so she was kind enough to paint this for me, and I gotta be honest, I actually like this painting better than the print. I have a shelf over here. All of these things I've had already, but you'll notice I have baskets scattered throughout this room, and I'll tell you why. These art pieces have a mustard kind of tan background to them, and it matches beautifully with these baskets. So that's just kind of a way to carry that color throughout the room. And of course, I stuck with black and white accessory pieces for this. Okay, so coming over here is my bedding, and no, it is not perfect. Yes, there is a secret, and I'm gonna reveal it. I do live here. So over here on this end table, I have this ibis lamp, that is the name of it. And you know, I have gone back and forth a lot about painting this antique gold on here. I threw the idea out there about doing it white. I threw out the idea of painting it black, but you know, with my baskets and the art on the wall, that gold color actually kind of fits in. And then of course I put a basket there. I have a number 6 crock underneath there. This bedding is from Amazon. Throw blankets are from Amazon also. Now I told you I was going to talk about the connection between the pillow on my pineapple chair and the actual pineapple fabric. That pillow is actually the accent pillow to this comforter. And what I've done to kind of tie that in is I got this pineapple throw and put it at the end of the bed. So that just kind of ties in those two areas together because it has the same patterns. Then above there, this is actually the throw blanket that matches the bedding. Yes, I do have the whole set. So I got this Farmhouse charm sign from a local country store. And of course it was in my black and white color scheme. Then over here, I've had these sconces for a really long time. From what I understand, when I bought them, the guy that made them or produced them actually passed away. So I love them because it kind of brings in the metal tin elements that I have in this room. And of course I have this picture that I got at a flea market, and it's in black and white, so of course it matches. Now at the foot of the bed, I wanted to do something simple, and I have this, it's called a boot bench with a couple baskets underneath it. So all I did was I got this, I call it a candle mat because I don't really consider it a table runner, but then I just got this pitcher and bowl and sat them at the end of the bed. And I love how it all looks together. All right, what did you guys think? Well, I gotta say, I love how it turned out. It's very cozy, it's very springy, but that country farmhouse theme still makes it feel very homey. So now let me go through some of the things that I did this year that have made the biggest impact on this space. Well, I can tell you this year I got new lampshades. I spent $20 on 2 lampshades. Do you know how expensive new lamps are? Well, wasn't gonna go there. I didn't have the budget for it. So just adding $9 lampshades to each lamp really made it feel like I got some new pieces. Another thing that I did, which I do this a lot, is I played around with pillows. Now, as you notice, I'm using gray pillows, which kind of seems out of place in a black and white room, but these tie in the windmill in my entryway, the windmill on top of my TV stand, some of the tin accents that are in here. So my art pieces that I have, I love them. They mean a lot to me because, like I said, the one was commissioned by an artist who is a very, very nice woman. So I wanted to use those. How do you add mustard color to a black and white theme without making it feel way out of place? Well, I have a whole bunch of Longaberger baskets, so what I did was I selected a few. I have a lot, but I selected a few to place around the room to tie in those 2 prints. I also used this, not natural wood, but it's kind of like a aged wood tray on my coffee table. And then these ivory candles, they're not white, they bring in sort of the tannish colors that are in there. So I hope you guys loved the tour. I hope you were inspired. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what was one thing that you loved that you saw in this video. I'd love to read that. I'd also love to answer any questions you have down below, so please make sure that you list those below. Check out my Instagram, it is jknox123, and don't forget to subscribe down below because I do have a few more spring videos coming. One of them is Easter. I did read your comments and it is on its way. All right, I'm off to decorate for Easter now. See you guys next time, bye.